I'm tired right now, so I'll probably do a better version of the same video at some point, and I've only got 8 minutes, so I'll do a better version at some point. When I left you last video, whatever day it was, I went into like hospital the next day to see my gramps in there. That was kind of alright. Spoke to him a bit. He seemed pretty fucked. But he was alright. He was talking well and shit. And then later we were called back at like 10 saying he had declined a lot, and he definitely had. It's like on his side or hunched over and shit. We just kind of sat there like saying bye and shit. And then like the next day, like 7, found out he died. And then that day, I watched Scott Pilgrim. Just a bit of a change of emotion. Did Nan come here or did we go to Nan's? Wait, let me think. Later we went to Nan's, watched some shit film I didn't really pay attention to. I'd Sir Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling at some crime. I mostly looked at my phone, then went home. I don't know what I did after that, I went to sleep. Let me think. Yesterday, school day, but I had to go to the dentist like 10:30, so yeah, went there, sat in the waiting room for a while, a quarter of an hour, and then got in there and was literally in there for like 50 seconds. Like I sat down, looked at my teeth, see that they line up right. He was like, yeah, good, come back in 9 months. Gave slip to lady at counter thing, and she was like, okay, we'll give you a letter or a text or something, the time. I was like, okay. Oh no. What else? Got into school. Only had like 10 minutes in this newborns lesson, which was alright. Then break. Break was cool. Computer science was boring. And lunch. And I had something crappy. Oh, it was English. That was alright. And then music. Fine. Went home here, watched a bit of Kill Bill with Hugh. He left. Nan and Jake came over. We had curry. It was alright. And at one point, Nan was walking down the stairs, missed a step, kind of fucked up her leg, and she's like hobbling everywhere. Took her home, had to like make sure she wasn't fucked and everything. Yeah, had to grab some shit for her. Went to Jake's, dropped him off, came back here, looked at my phone a bit, went to sleep today. Put on my alarm for like 6:30. Didn't get out of bed until like an hour later because I was tired as fuck. I was probably going to go to sleep earlier tonight. Didn't even have a shower. I went to school. What did I do? Let me think. English first. It was fine. Then I had science with Travis. Also fine, I think. It was sex education again, so it's always pretty interesting. Menstruation or something. Break was fine. Went to music, asked if there's guitar club. Mr. Sir said maybe. Then had fucking lessons I have. Woodwork, didn't do a lot if I'm honest. Kind of fucked up my little cardboard model thing, took pictures of it, broke it apart a bit. Because you have to improve something, so I'm trying to make the lid sliding, so yeah. Doesn't even got to be good, it's only got to be good for photos. Lunch, yesterday I had mac and cheese, well not mac and cheese, just pasta and cheese, but they call them mac and cheese. Today though, I had vegetables, roast potatoes were good, and then I just like them when they're a little bit hard, like firm, I don't know how to explain it, like they come in Sagalo, well the one that they make down the road, I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I had like vegetables like parsnips, sprouts and roast potatoes with gravy, with some weird like pastry with vegetables inside. I mostly eat the pastry because there's always like too much tomato paste in the thing in the inside and it just tastes fucked. Then fourth, I had. What did I have? iMedia. It was fine. More writing about if everything on the pages pass or fail, like do images load right and shit. And then I had maths, where I was taken out for the last 25 minutes. We're doing like histograms, which is really weird. Last 25 minutes so that Mr. Dixon, Mr. Shouty Man, could basically talk at me. He was like, this lesson, like different lessons on a sheet, he was like, this is what you got in your mark, this is what you're expected to get in your mark, and this is what you're expected by the end of the year. And then he was like, you're lacking in maths. I was like, I know. Get very distracted because I'm standing next to my friends, obviously. And then in science as well. That's like, it's because I don't give a fuck about science. And I told him that. He was like, I would say fair point, but I'm not allowed. Went back to music to ask if there was guitar club. He said no, so went in here, looked at random shit, watched the end of Kill Bill, it was cool. Ate vegetable pizza, yeah. I'm probably gonna go sit in bed, watch the end of, well, not the end, but a bit more of the piano teacher and go to sleep. And that would be me. It is Wednesday the 8th of January 2025 at 8:45 p.m. Apparently be a bit of guitar club tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's it. Probably at some point I'll rant about random bullshit, maybe expand upon something that happened recently, but I don't know yet. Been more forgetful lately. I think it's stopped a bit more now. It's stopped today, but recently I was, before Gramps died, it wasn't like because of that. I was much more like OCD numbers and touch and shit right amount of times. It was really fucking annoying. I didn't enjoy that. Everything in 12, so it's got to feel right. And it's like, although I'm still doing it with the sound controls, that's really fucking me up. I have to keep flicking it back and forth, and pausing and starting, pausing, starting, pausing, starting, pausing, starting, pausing, starting, pausing, starting. I had to say it the right amount of times. Sorry. Well, it still feels weird. I don't like it. Yeah. If the recording runs out, bye. So yeah, that's me. I'll probably expand at some point. Bye. Oh, I've noticed that the main way to become popular, I've probably already said it, is to be a girl, and then the next best thing is to be old, and then the next best thing is to be mentally ill. So I guess I just have to turn into a mentally ill old girl.